In this next video, we're going to show you guys how to create an assignment. I'm going to use an example of an emergency lesson plan that I've made and can put onto the G Drive that if anybody would like to use the lesson, you're more than welcome to use that. Again, I'm working Mr. Young's gradebook. Thank you, Mr. Young, for letting me work in this. So what you're first going to do to create assignments is you're going to go to Gradebook. Now you can click on this Gradebook tab, or you can go all the way down to New Gradebook, just the next one down, and it will take you to here. This is the new Gradebook. Now you used to go up to this tab to make assignments, but not anymore. You go down here to this plus button, and assignments is going to be this very first one just to your left. So before you do anything in your gradebook, something I would recommend, if this is blue right here, see how there's this little button? If it's blue, right click, and I'm going to make mine blue now. So now that means I have to manually save. But if you want to make sure everything auto saves for you, just go ahead and click on here, and it'll turn green. That means auto saves on. So that means it's going to save any changes to your gradebook, like when you enter grades, and you don't have to remember to hit save before you walk away and before it times out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to give this new assignment a title, and we're going to call it Emergency Lesson Plan 1. And the due date, I'm going to leave the due date as today. That way, if I ever turn this assignment on, if I ever need this assignment, it's going to show up as something overdue in the student view. And they'll just hopefully have to be able to understand that it's not that it's overdue, it's because it's an emergency lesson. Now in the unit, I created this emergency lesson plans unit, and when you create units, that's what they're going to come up as, or they'll be saved. You can have the choice of process or product. Any emergency lesson plan you're making should always be a process grade. You have your different score types you can use: percentage, raw score, letter grade. And I recommend using raw score. That's generally the easiest for folks to understand. And then you have points. If you want to use 1 point, 10 points, 100 points, that's up to your discretion. But you'll notice we don't have that whole max score anymore. Please, if you're using 100 points, make sure you have at least 10 assignments in there, so that each one of your assignments doesn't account for more than 10% of your grade for the county grade requirements. Next, you have the expected duration. This little assignment that I've come up with, I think it'll take about 25 minutes once they actually do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put 25 minutes down. And then from there, you can start adding your content. Pretty familiar looking toolbar up here, and what you can do is you can cut and paste stuff. So if you already have emergency lesson plans you've used in years past, you can use that, or you can create a brand new one here if you like. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the assignment that I already made, and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to paste it. And you see it shows up pretty much just like I made it in Word. I like making things in Word because then you can see if there's a typo or anything like that. And you see the link is already embedded that I had in my Word document. I'm going to delete this out just so I can show you some of the other options and things that you have here. So I'm going to go delete, and now it's gone. A couple different ways you can add links. One way you can add a link is you can go to Link Library and go to New Link. I recommend using it this way because then it saves in your library and you can use it for other classes. You can also have it for reference later on. So I'm just going to go paste. I'm going to add it to library, and then you kind of see the title of it. This is a YouTube video about attitude. And then when I click embed this resource, see, now the resource is embedded in the assignment like they were showing in the countywide trainings the other day. Now students will be able to click on this, and it'll just take them directly to there. Next up, what you want to do, because you have your auto save on. This is already saving into your gradebook. Because these are emergency lesson plans, students and parents don't need to be able to see these. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on, you're going to click on Not Published to Portal. Now, students and parents can't see it, but you'll be able to see it in your gradebook. If you ever want to, copy an item and take it to another class, you want to delete something that didn't, work out for you, you're going to go to these three little dots right here in the upper right hand corner. But so we're good to go with this now, and I want you to be able to see it when we go to the gradebook. So I'm just going to go to back. Sorry, we're getting a lot of Synergy emails and the trainer stuff. And when I go to the gradebook for this class now, you see this assignment in there. And now is in the old gradebook. If you click on just gradebook, it'll take you to something that looks like the old gradebook. You can use that if you like. You can also use the new gradebook. In the old gradebook, you see that it's not showing the students and parents in the portal because there's that little I with the cross through it. If you go to the new gradebook, it doesn't really show you that, but a way for you to see that is if you go to your assignments, click on this, and you can view it by unit, by category, by week, and then you're going to see that list, that kind of vertical blue heading list that they were showing you in the trainings yesterday. And see how it's red here? That means it's not showing to parents or students. If I want to publish it to the portal and all of it, I can do that. If I want to just click on this, I can change it over, and then students and parents will be able to see it. But I'm not going to do that because we don't want people to see your emergency lesson plans. So at this point, Mr. Young is all set to go with one of his emergency lesson plans. Thank you.